good then. So how are you enjoying the convention so far?
It's good. We're lovely. I mean, you got to look outside. It's absolutely gorgeous out there. We're on a river. The hotel is nice. No complaints. It's gorgeous here. Yeah.
Okay.
And the fans are great.
Yeah.
That was my next question. What do the fans mean to you? Since you two are very active on Twitter. So.
What is this Twitter thing, man?
I'm trying to get.
I'm getting on the Twitter. I'm getting on the Twitter. Okay, I will be twittering by next week.
Yeah, should be tweeting by next
What's your
week.
tweet name going to be?
I'm gonna try and go with Sam Ferris. Do I have a choice?
Yes. No, you totally can.
Whatever you want.
I'm gonna go with my name.
Hey.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try.
So I'm gonna search you next week on Twitter then.
I will be there, I promise. When I get home, let me get over the jet lag and I will figure out how to do Twitter. I don't know yet how to do it.
Okay. So what do the fans mean to you?
We'll train her in
Yes, yeah, I'm gonna need some training.
What do the fans want?
Yeah. What do the fans mean to you?
They mean everything. They really do. I mean, without them, we would not be here. And that's just the bottom line.
Great. Then obviously you all died in Supernatural. So do you?
Yeah, we all did, didn't we?
Yeah, I think so.
Jeepers, creepers, it's a graveyard over here.
I know. So do you believe in an afterlife? Like, do you believe in heaven and hell?
No, I don't believe in heaven and hell. I think we create our own heaven and hell. What happens to you after you die, I think it's an energetic thing. I don't think that if you're a good person, you go to the pearly gates and you're a bad person and you dig coal for eternity. I don't think that. I think it's an energy field. You go out somewhere and you become something else. That's as much as it gets for me.
Yeah, I think it's an analogy for just your experiences as a human. You know, when you're in heaven, you're in your truth of who you are. Your sin is like going against your truest nature. You know, you just kind of know when you're wrong, and you feel it, and it nags at you, and that is hell when you're doing something that makes you feel off as a human being. And the same when we die. I've witnessed people die. I've witnessed a dead body, and I know that there's no energy in it anymore. It changes, and that energy becomes something else. It never goes away. It just shifts.
Yeah. I definitely think there's another side, not necessarily like heaven, but just something different, a whole different plane. Hopefully. You know what I'm saying?
It's not for nothing. It's
Hopefully, exactly.
Yeah.
How was it working, or how is it working with Jensen, Jared, and Jim, and Misha?
They're terrific.
Yeah, they are. We're very lucky. You know what? Of all the cast and crew that you can work with, there's a lot of shows out there. I personally think very fortunate because the crew and the cast are very close. They've done this 5 years. They're good people, and there's no divas, there's no prima donna. Everybody is very professional. They do their job, and they're so much fun to be around. And those boys, I think it starts with them. It trickles down. They have no attitude. They take their job very seriously, but they also know how to have fun. Mm-hmm. And everybody around them, you couldn't be an ass on the show. You just couldn't be. You'd end up, they diss you. It wouldn't work. Yeah. That trickles down, and it makes working on that show an absolute joy for me.
Yeah. They're very generous. I mean, they look out for you in the kindest, most simple of ways too. Like, hey, make sure the light's good. They get in the light a little. You know, they really good guys. Yeah.
It's good.
Okay, so everybody knows about the pranks on the set. Do you have witnessed any? Did they play a prank on you?
I'm disappointed. Where's my prank?
Yeah, I didn't really, not really.
Have you been pranked?
Pranks, no, but like
Lots of fun.
Yeah, a lot of fun, or like, you know, like if I'm off camera trying to give a line, you know, they'll be like making like gestures or like faces and trying to get me to laugh, and it works. You know, stuff like that, but no pranks.
Well, they do the dry ice. Jared does two things. He farts. And it's disgusting. Like he makes you gag. Like the man should not eat something. He's eating something wrong.
And he knows
fart
factory.
He is, and he'll get in the car with the windows rolled up and he'll fart. I mean, he'll make Jensen, you know, Dutch oven. He'll make Jensen sick. Like they'll gag. They'll gag. You know what else he does? He does the dry ice. He'll come up in the back of you and shoot a little dry ice. He's done that to me many times, and it hurts.
Does it?
In the little gun, the dry ice gun.
It's so cold it stings.
But it really physically, it stings like a bee sting. He'll come up and yes, he does. He'll do it to your butt. He'll do that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I have some single questions. Traci, what is the most, or was the most interesting part in playing Pamela?
Oh, she said was the most.
Oh, don't you worry, baby.
Oh, what was the most? I I just love playing someone who's so unapologetic. I mean, she's just brazen, and it's really fun to have someone who doesn't have any chains or censorship in the way that she handles herself. She's a fun flirt, and she goes out swinging, and I dig that. It was interesting to be blind. I actually enjoyed it. It was fascinating to, wear the contacts and not be able to see where I'm going and figure things out as an actress, and then also as a psychic, someone who knows a lot more than most. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. And Chad, Ash went to hell. Sorry. Oh, we did that already.
Take two.
We have. Well, I got one for Traci.
Go for it.
I have other papers. I will look. But I read that you played some instruments and that you were also a member of a band called the Groove Goddesses. Did I say right?
The Groove Goddesses.
Okay. Can you tell us something about that?
I have been studying West African drumming on and off for about 10 years, and I play with a great group from Senegal, and they keep me on my toes. And then I was in a band called the Groove Goddesses, and we did myriad forms of world fusion music with all kinds of different religious songs, and we put them to funky beats or Rumi poetry and lay down a nice track underneath. It was just a fun way to make music. And then I'll sit in with other bands occasionally, yeah.
And that was obviously where your Twitter name came from, right?
Yeah, Groove Goddess, yeah. There's just nothing like grooving. What else is there?
I gotta look. Samantha, how was it returning to the set of Supernatural after you have been gone for 2 seasons?
It was really good. It was nice. It was like going home. You fall right back into place again with the same people. One thing about that show is their crew don't change, which is actually a very real attribute to the show. Most shows, season to season, new crew members come and go. They all stuck together. So I went back after 2 years, and it was like not being gone, because the same crew were still there. The cast were still there. You know what it was? It was like putting back on a comfortable pair of shoes. It was great. It wasn't like a little homecoming, but then you just fell right back into it. So it was really lovely. I loved it.
Well, I got that obvious question. Fans love Ash. That's for sure.
Who doesn't love Ash? Come on. Not just fans. Who doesn't love Ash?
Thanks, guys.
I got some questions. Do you watch other TV shows?
Yes. I love Lost.
Oh, that's right.
Love Lost. And I got to meet Mark Pellegrino, and that was very exciting. Because he's Jacob on Lost. That was very exciting. And I love American Idol. Love it.
Chad!
Wow. No. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why.
You have broken my heart.
No. Let me tell you why. Because it's fascinating to watch these people go from painters or whatever the hell they are to celebrities overnight, and how they handle it. I think it's fascinating. That's my,
I'm not impressed by that.
No.
Reality television, there's one show that I watch, but it's more of a guilty pleasure. I know how stupid it is, and I really do it with a friend of mine.
The Bachelor.
And we sit, no, it's way worse than that. We get together on a Sunday night, and we eat steaks and smoke 4,000 cigarettes and bitch and complain. So it's more of a social thing, but we watch Celebrity Apprentice.
I love that too.
Because it is such a gong show. But American Idol, that stuff makes me feel uncomfortable, because I hate that. I don't like watching anybody else go down, get taken down, and they get taken down by Simon Cowell.
Yeah, but it's interesting. It's fascinating.
It's heartbreaking.
Yeah.
It's awkward.
Anything Gordon Ramsay does too, I love. Hell's Kitchen, Kitchen Nightmares. I love
it. There you go.
Well, I'm all about the 10 o'clock drama. I really love the Good Wife and Damages. I think they're so intense. And Fringe. And I go very fangirl over John Noble. I think he's really interesting, and I love to watch him work as an actor. I have such an actor crush on him. What else do I watch? I watch Supernatural. I do. I totally watch Supernatural. And what else do I watch? I watch the Ellen DeGeneres show. I want to be on that show. I want to drum for her. I totally do. I dig her. I think she's hilarious, and she does so many amazing things. Like, she's such a do-gooder for a lot of great people.
There's actually
There's a
Misha Prank, did you recognize that?
and there's a petition, right,
Yeah.
to get onto the Ellen show. Yeah, so
That's floating around Twitter.
What is?
To get Misha on the Ellen show?
No, to get the
cast of Supernatural on
There's a
the Ellen
petition on the
show.
internet,
Yeah,
especially
so we'll
on Twitter.
tweet it. We'll retweet it for you.
Wow.
And
That's nice.
yeah.
Who put that together? A fan? Fan of the show?
It's fabulous.
I just
If it
I read it
happens.
from Vancouver Nights.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if you know her. She's
She works on the set of
Right.
Supernatural.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's great.
And she did the Misha Prank as well.
Okay.
As
Okay.
he came out, we all held up the Ellen picture.
Okay.
To
Okay.
prank him because Ellen told she wants to.
She wants to take over the world domination,
right.
yeah.
And then
Yeah.
Misha said he can't have that.
Yeah, that's great.
Oh,
I love it.
hilarious.
So if that happens, I want to drum for her while she does her dance up and down the aisle.
Oh, she'd
West Africa.
totally go for that
I think
stuff.
she would dig it.
I totally think she
do.
would.
I dig her. Yeah.
That would be amazing.
Yeah.
Raw Ellen.
You gotta tell that Misha.
Yeah.
He would probably freak out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, last question. I heard that this is the first time for all of you in Germany. Would you
Yeah.
come back?
Oh God, yes.
Yes. I'm sad that I don't want to leave on Monday. I really
We don't have we haven't had a lot of time here, and what Germany has for me is the history and the churches and the
Castles.
Yeah, yeah. It's just you guys are used to it. We're not. We're not. I'm used to seeing a country that is very young and doesn't have the history and the cool and the quaintness and the architecture. And Germany is very beautiful. We see it in movies, we see it on television, but to come and see it is gorgeous. And our hotel is on a beautiful river.
And
yeah.
our train ride from Frankfurt to Bad Neuenahr is amazing. It was gorgeous. I mean, there were castles and gorgeous landscapes at every turn. Just beautiful. How do you say beautiful in German?
Wunderschön.
Wunderschön. There you have it.
Yes.
Okay.
Cool.
Dankeschön.
Thanks, girls.